Oh crap, I'm late for work. Hey, Water Sprites. I have a new episode of Primetime Crisis. We're talking about Steven Universe. And first off, I want to apologize for this episode being so late. It should have been posted maybe Friday. It was mostly because of the fact that if you hadn't noticed, some of my recent videos have been done on my webcam rather than the usual camera I use with Lindsay. And I haven't been making too many videos either here or on the Real Manos. That was because, frankly, I was preparing for Tidewater Comic Con, which has come and gone. We had a lot of fun doing the show. I had a table in Artist Alley at the Dead West Comics table. Matter of fact, I'll be talking about that at length with Captain Logan and a Geeks Not Nerds video. I'm not sure if it's been posted yet, but the next one you should should be about it. Also, by the way, I wasn't able to get Steve in on this one, so it's just going to be me talking about the newest episode. Okay, now let's talk about Steven Universe. The newest episode is Same Old World, and this is finally, at last, a Lapis episode. For those Lapis fans out there, she is quite popular, and we haven't had very much about her. She's been fairly mysterious and kind of an enigma, frankly, as who she is, what her motivations are, and what her character is at the heart. Although Stephen believes her to be a sweet, decent person who has been terribly victimized, and he is right. She is recovering from her long fusion with Jasper into the Malachite creature. After the kids save the world from the gem drill, excuse me, with the gem drill against the giant cluster, everybody's kind of celebrating, and she's still recovering. Steven eventually finds her. She wants to get out and go somewhere, but frankly, she has nowhere to go. And I think that's one of the things that I think is really wonderful about this episode. There's some appearances with the other gems in this one, but it's mostly Steven and Lapis. And frankly, that's kind of what we have been wanting for quite a while. Lapis really hasn't had much airtime compared to some of the other gems. Specifically, the three main crystal gems and uh, Lapis. I mean, excuse me, Peridot, who's been in a lot of episodes lately. This is a nice, good episode to focus on her. And what I like is they go off and fly together, and almost reminiscent of Superman the movie with the Superman Lois scene. Some people have compared it to that scene in Aladdin when they go flying together in the whole new world. And maybe with the title Old New World, maybe that is kind of a reference to it. But it's really sweet how Stephen explains to her that you're not trapped and you can be free to be whoever you want in this world, and shows her the sights, shows her the countryside, the woods, and the big cities. And I really enjoyed the fact that we got to see a large city in this episode because we've mostly pretty much seen the small town of Beach City. And it's nice to see that, and Jersey. I love that Jersey exists. New York has a different name. It's called Empire City in this universe. But Jersey is Jersey. And great. I love that somebody throws a shoe at them and calls them mooks. So yeah, and even Steven makes fun of Jersey, which is hilarious. So, like, he loves everybody, but he will joke on Jersey. So yeah, we have a fairly short, simple episode. And what happens in the episode is what I was hoping would be is we get the backstory on how Lapis ended up prisoned in that mirror. And I always had a feeling it was had something to do with her homeworld allies, and she apparently got caught in the middle. I love that whole sequence. I love the fact that we got to see a little bit of the gem battle and her just getting caught in the crossfire. And it does still kind of lend a couple of questions, like if she wasn't part of the homeworld armies, what was her purpose in being on Earth? She doesn't really say specifically why she was on Earth for a short time. Maybe she was part of some political aspect with, I assume, Blue Diamond. Or who knows? I don't know. We'll hopefully get more of that information soon. And she unfortunately is like a friendly fire victim of her own people. I love the fact that we are getting a glimpse of the homeworld forces escaping the planet through spaceships as well as the galaxy warp, and we see that huge explosion, which I do wonder. I wonder if that's the thing that caused the deaths of so many of the crystal gems, or maybe the monster mutations. I'm really interested in seeing what that was all about. I love how I'm pointing over here for some reason. I'm hopes that helps illustrate the explosion at the end of the flashback. And then, of course, it ends hilariously with Lapis seeing that Peridot is hanging around and is part of them, and is understandably upset by this because she was her prisoner, and she may have been questioned or tortured or something like that. I'm willing to wager Peridot was not very pleasant to her when she was her prisoner. So I'm very excited to see that. Okay, now here's the thing. As I post this episode, there have been, I think, 2 or 3 episodes leaked online. I believe they were aired in other countries, so the internet, being the internet, has posted them all over the place, where you can actually see parts of them or even full episodes at this point. I've even seen people doing reaction videos already to these things. I'm not going to be doing that. I'm going to be posting Primetime Crisis episodes as they air. I'll be posting the one for Barn Mates, hopefully this Friday, hopefully with Steve Maxey, and so on and so forth. By the way, quick note, I will be doing the first of Preacher Primetime Crisis episodes. Not sure if I'll be doing it completely, if I will do the whole series, or if I turn it over to somebody, or if we even continue to do them at all. But I do want to give the show its fair shake and take a look at it. So, that said, I really enjoyed this episode a lot. It was wonderful getting some backstory, and not just with Lapis, but with also the Gem War. And I feel like we're setting some stuff up for the next few episodes too. I also enjoyed kind of seeing the world Stephen and the Crystal Gems live in kind of expanded upon, so we get to see it a little bit better. With that said, I enjoyed it a lot. I hope you did too. If you have any comments about the episode, or thoughts or questions about this episode or Steven Universe in general, just drop me a comment below, and I'll talk to you later. Hopefully next time we'll probably be back to normal with my standard episodes. So later.